Merry Christmas!
God.
Happy Christmas to everyone, guys. 2025 is finally over, guys.
Almost over,
Almost over.
This year went by so fast,
Honestly,
so fast.
yeah,
I just remember
one of the
last year
quickest.
we celebrated New Year's together, and then everything.
And then
we are
suddenly.
saying,
Oh, God, guys! If you're watching this episode, Happy Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
We
to
hope
you
that
all.
you're having a good time. We hope that you're enjoying your Christmas, and then you're celebrating with whoever, your loved one or family.
And if you're celebrating it alone too, it's not bad.
Yes, sometimes it's good. It's good to spend some time alone. So
Yeah.
how would we describe this year? Let's describe this year in one word.
This year, I'm not going to lie. This year was good.
Good. So
Yeah.
that's your one word.
Yeah.
Good.
I'd say it was good. What would you say your year was?
Surprising. This year was surprising. I promise you, every month came with something else.
Something new.
Hey.
Would you want to share some with us all?
I can't go into detail, but overall, this year was really good, but it was surprising. The tough times were tough, but the good times were really, really,
so
really good.
And the fact that everything good came together at once.
And
that's one thing that we have to
it's
talk
like for me, it's like it started okay, it's middle, it just dipped.
Yeah.
Then
So it was like a roller coaster.
it went up, and then to the end. It's surprising, but honestly, I'm grateful to God because this year can be one of the years that God has really pulled through.
God showed up. He showed up.
Yeah, in so many different ways.
Yeah.
I think you know some of them. So yeah.
So we wanted this episode to be really fun. So we kind of got questions down that we would ask each other.
We wanted it to be like a yearly recap where we just reflect how the year has been.
So what kept you saying this year?
Okay. God, gym, and then music. Yeah. But I think mainly it would be the gym.
Yeah.
The gym, yeah, because that was my one safe place that I would always go to. What about you?
What I'm about to say is really funny. It was God, food.
Food.
The amount of times I was like, Leslie, you're just stressing, just get a sweet treat, and then music and traveling. It kind of
I forgot that one.
Travel.
Yeah.
This year I really traveled.
Leslie went to 5 or 6 countries.
4, I think.
You think? Should we count?
4. I think it's 4. It's only 4. Italy, Albania, Malta, and Morocco. 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was 5.
So
That's
also,
4 different countries, guys.
So that kept me saying this year.
I went to one.
Your one was Ella's one. Ella went to Mauritius.
Yeah, stop making faces.
But it was you see the faces everyone is giving. It's so unfortunate you guys cannot see it. But that one trip she went to, that was the highlight of the year. She did almost everything, literally.
Oh, Mauritius was so fun. Yeah. I think one of the best moments in my life this year, going to Mauritius solo. You guys should try solo stuff. It's really good. William, what's your problem, bro? What's your problem? What? You're making faces.
So what did this year teach you?
I think my biggest would probably be resilience. Emotional resilience. As I said earlier, it started okay. But then when the hard times came, those hard times that will drive you insane. But then through all that, that's why I said God has really pulled through, because I feel like everything, being a good or bad, has really like it has built up to like where we are right now. That I feel grateful for this year, because some things I learned, some things I saw. So yeah.
This year, I actually like learned to be grateful for every single thing, regardless what it is.
Yeah.
Be it big, be it small. Like, you really, really have to be grateful, because who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Ella, who would have thought? Like, I know maybe we have people that like obviously they travel and then they do everything, but if you've known us from like senior high school or like uni, and the goal was always to like travel, go here, go there. And then this year I'm like, who would have thought? Because last year was its own, guys.
Last year was one of those years. No, but even when we started this year, like January, who would have thought that like by December we would actually be doing this thing?
This like the podcast. It's something we talked about, but it was just a thought.
And
nothing more, nothing less. And look at us now. The fact that we've been able to go past being shy. I remember
guys, my first episode.
Guys, you know, the first episode we released
wasn't the first
episode. And you really do not want to see
that first episode that we shot, guys.
I was just so nervous. I was like, Ella, no, I've made a mistake here. We are not posting it. Ella too was like so shy. We were like, okay, no.
We kept laughing for no reason.
I should actually release that episode.
Never ever. That episode is not coming out.
That episode.
I remember like when we were shooting, everyone was just quiet. Like, these two people, where is he? He was sleeping.
William and then Junior. Like,
he was sleeping.
They were literally sleeping. And you know, they didn't say anything.
It was like, oh, it's okay. Until we were editing and nah.
Like, stress William out, because we'd be like, William, please
cut this part.
Add this part. It just wasn't adding up. And we kind of like, our mood kind of dipped a little. We were like, are we really sure?
Yeah, this is what we want to do.
Because what is this? And the fact that we shot the second episode, which is the first episode that we posted, and they were like, oh, this is much better. This is like, so why did you guys tell us?
And one thing too, like, we are so grateful for the support, because I'm not really like a social media. As I said earlier, please, bro, stop lying. Stop lying. Leslie has been in the social media space before, so like she knows how to kind of handle these things. For me, everything was new, and I was actually surprised when we posted and people actually waiting for us to post. Like, people were, and I'm like, hey, you guys, like, and I think that was one thing that kept on pushing. I was like, oh, this thing might actually.
People is the support that we got, because the first episode we kept on saying, hello guys, welcome to Talking Out for like 10 times.
Hello guys.
Like,
hello guys.
Something be like, oh no, crap it, let's start again. Like, let's start again, let's start over, and look at us now. So like with every single thing, be it work, be it friends, be it like everything, this year really taught me to be grateful and then appreciate like each and every single milestone in life. Yeah.
What a lovely
The
year.
next question is who in your life this year deserves an award, and what for? I'll answer this question.
Okay, go first.
I cannot just mention one person, but since she is here, let me just Ella.
And the award goes to
Ella.
And the award goes to Ella.
Ella has been my therapist for this year, free of charge. Like, she's been there, guys. If you really know me, you know that I'm quite a handful. Like, and Ella has been there, like a listening ear to every single thing that I say, regardless. Although she's like straightforward and then everything, but
why do you need to put that in there?
Yeah, I need to chip it in, like a little sprinkle, because they need to know who you are. So yeah, Ella, like, I would give this award to Ella. I would give this award to my friends, to my family, to my partner. Everyone has been good to me, like, this year. But Ella, I would give it to you, like, for listening to
I'm
me.
honored.
Those late night calls, those
I'm
long,
honored. I'm
those
honored.
long voice notes. Guys, we have our little podcast session in our
In
chat,
between.
like in between the 7 minutes
Yeah.
voice notes and then everything.
7 minutes of advice and she won't even take
And
it.
I won't even take it. Like, and she still doesn't give up. Bridget, like everyone close to me, I really cannot choose. But my brothers, Philip, like everyone, it's really hard to choose. But yeah, this award goes to multiple people because they all deserve it. What
Yeah.
about you?
Oh, as she said, like my supportive system. One thing that I'm grateful for, like I don't really have a big circle, but those I have, like you, Nancy,
Clock it. Clock it.
like all those around me, my family, my mom, my little annoying brother that just bothers me with stuff. But I feel like each and everyone has played a role. Like
Yeah.
everyone has a role that they play, and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for.
What surprised you the most since we started this podcast?
My courage. Do you know why I'm saying that? Like you should know because
I know.
I'm like I used to be this shy. I remember when I posted our first couple of episodes and one guy that I used to church with back in school, back in uni, Harvest Chapel, and I used to kind of same church work with them, so he knew how shy I was when it came to like showing up and doing stuff in church. And then he commented and said, "I'm really surprised because you finally dropped the shyness and decided to get on camera." Like, yeah, that's one thing that surprised me. Like having the courage to do this. I don't even know why I get it, like why I get the courage or why I get the, but I think that's one thing that, yeah. And then also like the support we've gotten so far, even though we are not where we want to be. But I'm just grateful because who would have thought? You get me? Yeah, like who would have thought?
What's one thing that has surprised me? The fact that we've kept on going. 'Cause after that first episode, guys, like I literally wanted to give up. I was just like, what's
happening?
Because this ain't it. Are we going to post it and then people are going to make, because I overthink a lot.
Social anxiety.
Like, I have social anxiety. I overthink a lot. So I was like, what are people going to say? What are people going to like? It was all about what are people, and then Joa would keep on telling me that Leslie.
I remember like we can post a video and Leslie will be like delete it.
Well, delete it. Like,
and I'm like calm down, and then we check the next day and it's doing all right.
it's all part of the process and everything. So yeah, that is that one thing for me, to be very honest. What was the dumbest thing we argued about this year?
To be honest, let me see. Some of the things I don't think I can talk about it on camera, but we definitely had like, have we? Are you thinking?
I'm thinking people are going to say we are lying. But
We are not lying though, guys. We don't really like, we disagree, but we don't really, you know, I just put that question in there so that we would think it. But I'm thinking, is it something that we can say on camera?
What are you about to say? Tell me.
Okay, so scrap that. Let's go on. Maybe I'll tell you later.
Okay, so is there anything we've spoken about on this podcast that felt like scary to share?
Let me pick an episode. Yeah,
Which one?
the church episode.
Yeah, we were so scared, man.
The church episode.
It was
Because
like
I was scared of backlash because like I have a lot of pastors like on my stories and stuff. So I'm really scared of like
is just looking at you, like,
no, for real. Like I have a lot of like friend, like, you know, that are into ministry. So I was just thinking of how they would take it. But surprisingly, it went so well. Like they were actually, oh, you've done well. Like it was really good. Yeah. So I think that was the scariest episode for me. What about you?
I don't really have a scary episode. Like
You
something that I'm
really?
scared to talk about.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, I've got this. Is there a moment or an episode this year that stands out to you the most? For me, it would be the waiting.
The Esther era. Oh yeah.
Esther era, yeah.
It's the same thing.
What?
It's the same episode. The wait period. Wait.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh, the
same
Esther era is
episode, yeah.
oh, that one is my favorite.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
okay.
wait period, because I feel it's something that we all struggle with, like most people struggle with. And in as much as we recorded it ourselves, sometimes when I'm going to work or something, I just like
You play
put
it.
on and then I just play it.
Ah,
Kind of like helps me and then everything. So that is my favorite episode.
mine would be episode 2.
The Esther.
Yeah, Girls Who Pray and Slay, because I think that was when we had started the whole thing, and
Yeah.
we wanted to kind of introduce ourselves as. Do you know that episode was kind of like about us? That was how I wanted it to like look like
Come up.
girls who can pray and then at the same time slay, be bold, courageous, do everything. Yeah. Next.
How do you want listeners to come into the new year with Talk It Out? I think with that one, we were working on this Google Docs thing.
Yeah.
And that's how we want to like include you all in it. Like the fact that you get to share your opinions, be it anonymously, you can mention your name or anything. So we want to like kind of include you guys with your opinions, what you guys think, what you guys would want us to talk about, and then everything. And then we can also like discuss it and then put it out there. And also we were thinking of inviting like
Yeah. And guys, expect more depth, expect more fun.
2026.
Yeah. That's the dream. That's the dream. Hopefully, I'm saying that's the dream because sometimes we plan stuff and then we end up changing our mind. But that's actually what we hope to achieve with 2026. Like invite more people, just go into detail about what we are doing, and also expect more fun and entertaining because there are certain people that we need to bring in and just make you guys laugh. Yeah. So yeah.
I think we've reflected quite a lot with these questions, but let me just chip it in. Do you feel the reason for celebrating Christmas has been like kind of misunderstood?
Oh yes.
Kind of like driven away from the main purpose of like celebrating Christmas, because up to date, some people only think it's like Santa giving them gifts, especially where we are now. Like the people don't really know like the backstory, behind the main reason why like we celebrate Christmas and then everything.
Until we started planning this episode, trust me, I knew it was about Jesus, but I didn't like until I started like researching and then thinking about the episode. That's when I got to know how like, even though we know okay it's about the birth of Christ, how many of us celebrate it that way?
Because when it comes to Christmas, everyone is just about gifts, holidays, like
no, like for real, it's just Christmas. Okay, let's go to church. After church, Ghana, you come home, pound fufu.
you have jollof,
You eat like
sorted food and then everything.
It's about enjoyment, basically, right?
I think even with Christmas, people don't really reflect to the birth of Christ as we do when it comes to Easter. Because with Easter, we watch these like.
But even with Christmas,
something when we were kids, I've forgotten is it something
the
Christ,
death
like
of Christ.
The death of Christ. We watched that movie and then everything. But with Christmas, like it's kind of different. I don't know. We don't really reflect with the real meaning of Christmas, like the birth of Christ and then everything.
Yeah. And also before, because I wanted to put this, I know there are people that don't really celebrate Christmas, even Christians that feel like they don't celebrate it because maybe some have an issue with the date and just the whole culture around it. For us, for Christians, I believe that it should genuinely be about remembering Jesus Christ. That should be the focus. But I don't think these days we've put that into context though. Like we've actually sat down to like...
Because come to think of it, this is the birth of someone that prophets had prophesied that he was like the Messiah, the Savior. So it was something that like everyone was kind of like looking forward to. So it's kind of like a very big deal that, okay, the Messiah is born, the Savior is born. But we've kind of like just twisted it a bit, and it's just, I don't know.
It's become like some sort of culture where you dress up, you
matching PJs.
when we came in here, the guys have all gone for haircuts. And then you ask them, and it's Christmas. Guys, why did you go for the haircut? To look good for Christmas. Why are you looking at me like that? exactly what we were talking about. So it's kind of like just shifted to dressing up, looking good. Some go to church, but then the purpose of actually going to church, do you go to remember Christ, to reflect, to pray? How many of us sit down and say the 25th December that we put, that the date has been put there, that, oh, that was when Jesus was born, and then sit down and be like, oh, today we are praying, or today we are fasting? We don't even fast. Do we even fast during Christmas like these days?
Did we?
No. Or pray, or like, yeah. So I just feel like it's just a culture shift, and then
Yeah, we also get the fact that it's like it's supposed to be joyful and everything. Even the angel said it, like it's in Luke. Let me see if I can get the verse.
you're reading the Bible verse, guys.
Yeah. So it's like good news. Luke chapter 2, verse 10 to 11. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord." So it's like it's a day that is supposed to be joyful. But in as much as we are being happy and then all of that, we should also kind of like reflect on the reason why we are celebrating Christmas. I think
Some people too might also say that, for those that were saying that don't
celebrate Christmas.
yeah. Do you think celebrating Christmas is something that should be done to show your faith as a Christian? Because some don't.
That's a very dicey truth.
Yeah. Because when we were planning, I was like, okay, because I know certain, again, I don't want to that don't celebrate Christmas for. So do you think that because they are not celebrating, but they can also make the argument that they celebrate Christ or celebrate Jesus Christ every single day? It's about remembering his birth. It's not about genuinely like the date that has been set there. There's,
But I just feel like you see, Christ came as human, like when he was like the birth and then everything. So in as much as that, we also like have days that we were born to this earth.
No, where in the
maybe that's why they just like the Romans put a date aside that, okay, let's just put this date to remember the birth of Jesus, like the day he was born. Because obviously, like each and every single day we will think about the birth of Jesus, but we are also humans. We have other things that we
but
also
what if you don't? Because I'm thinking of one specific church. What if you don't agree that that particular date is the date that we should celebrate Christmas? Because some actually have that argument.
Yeah, as I said, we've all not said it's 25th that Jesus was born. It's a date that they've put aside. That, okay, let's just remember the birth of Jesus, because it's a whole year, 360 whatever days, and you can kind of get lost in the moment sometimes. So this is just like a day that they've put aside to like, so that we can reflect on like Christ's birth and then everything. Me, that's how I see it. So if you think that's not the day that Christ is born or Christ was born or whatever, maybe you can.
I'm only saying this because, again, I know there are certain people that don't celebrate Christmas. We don't want it to be like, we got.
For us to get more context, we should kind of like invite those people.
Yeah, with a different
from their point of view. Because to be very honest, I don't know from their point of view. I know there are people that don't celebrate Christmas, but as to the reason why, I don't know, because I don't know.
Anyway.
So for us to get that context, maybe we should, as you said, next year we'll be inviting people. So it's going to be a bit controversial here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how do we shift the focus from the culture context, dressing up, looking good, eating lots of food, going out? How do we shift the focus to Christ? Because one thing I realized that even in churches, even though you go to church 25th or during the Christmas, yes, they talk about it, but it has become like, should I say, a theme or shallow? Like the depth is not there. Like even though they talk about it, it's become normal. Like, oh, Christmas. Like there's no heaviness with what it comes with. Like, how do we shift that focus? How do we reflect and make it about the birth of Jesus Christ?
I think this one too, it has to be like a personal something because obviously, like the pastors are doing their best, they are preaching and then everything. But you as an individual too, you have to like sit down and then reflect. Maybe read the birth of Jesus, like the verse and then everything. Pray about it. Kind of set time aside during the day to like reflect on the main reason why we are celebrating like Christmas and then everything. So then again, I think it has something to do with you personally, like you setting that time aside to, you know, remember and reflect and then everything.
Yeah, I think what she's trying to say is, whilst you're enjoying and eating and partying and exchanging gifts, also remember that there's a purpose for Christmas. It's not just about enjoying. It's not just about looking good or exchanging gifts, but it's about the birth of Christ. It's about remembering the hope and then the salvation that God gave His only Son to us to come and die for us and save us from our sins. So, yeah. Say anything you want. Okay. So, guys, we wanted this episode to be like a reflective new recap of 2025. A reflective episode of 2025 and a recap of 2025, as well as like a little bit. It's like we didn't want to go into detail because then we would have to read the whole
thing.
Yeah, but just something to kind of remind you guys of the purpose of celebrating Christmas, why we celebrate Christmas, and also like a yearly recap. How has the year been? Yeah, like how has the year been when you look from 1st January 2025 to today's date? How has it been? How are we going forward from here? So yeah, I think this will bring us to the end of this year. Not this episode, but the end of an amazing year with you guys. I feel like they deserve a round of applause.
That's so perfect. Everything, man. Like it's wild.
Yeah. Just like in 4 months, I wasn't even expecting that. Even though it's hard when you're starting, especially like learning, recording, you know. But we are new and we are learning, and at least there's improvement and then there's growth, as we said, from our last very episode, our first very episode to this one. Yeah, we are getting there.
We will get there.
On God,
we will definitely get there by God's grace.
Yeah, we thank you guys for the amazing support you've shown us this year. We are really grateful for pulling through. We have some people that would always like, they are always there.
Yeah.
They are always watching. It doesn't matter. They have the notifications on whenever we post, and we're just grateful for that support. And continue to like, share, subscribe, give us a follow. Guys, when you watch, interact, like, comment. I don't know why you be sending me the comments in my DM. Like, don't send me the comments in my DM. Guys, comment.
Yeah.
Comment on the video and then we will reply. We thank you so much, and
Merry Christmas and
Happy Christmas
and everything.
We will see you in 2026. Bye.